Hello, dear students. Welcome to CR Digital Classes. So, before we begin into anything, I wish you all the best from CR Publishers. And we are here to support you to clear your doubts. Most of the students have been asking what are the expected questions, right? So, regarding the expected questions, both theory as well as problems, the PDF has been created and will be shared with you in the description. So it will be uploaded in meantime. So make sure you refer to the document. Okay. So what should be our preparation strategy until your exam starts tomorrow? So I would say focus on the formats, focus on the formulas. First, you focus on these two areas first. When it comes to Unit 4 and Unit 5, these are purely format based. Okay, a limited number of questions will be coming. You need not go through many topics like in unit 1, unit 2, unit 3. You have a lot of topics. On contrary, you in unit 4 and unit 5 you have only formats, and the problems are also expected, right? If you solve 4 to 5 previous year questions, you will understand, okay, what is the pattern. Okay, you can easily solve it without any lot of confusion in the little time. Okay, you might have prepared, you might have not prepared. You have, okay, until 10 o'clock. Okay, you have little time. So in that time, how to best utilize your time? Okay, I would say download the cia app. Okay, whatever I'm saying, the formats and formulas are clearly given in the last minute revision notes there. And if you need any problem to be solved or any theory to be explained, okay, you can refer to my detailed videos that I have uploaded on this CR. The paper, as you begin your exam, you will be having part A and part B, which we have already discussed in previous slide. Okay, I'm not going into much details there, but I'm giving you an overview. Part A is for short answer questions. Part B is for long answer questions. Part B for 12 marks. Part A for 4 marks. Part A short answers can be from any unit. Okay, I mean, 5 units we have, right? Total 8 questions will be coming. Can be problems, can be theory. Okay, so we cannot guess much what will be coming, right? But for sure there will be a question from every unit, so you cannot skip, okay, at least one unit as well. In this video, we are going to focus more on part B, how to fetch more marks in little time, right? Part B, when you are attempting the question paper, start with part B, and this should be your what you say, the flow. When you are starting with part B, okay, go with question number 9A or 9B first, as this is coming from unit 1. Unit 1 have two topics, management accounting and marginal cost. This will be definitely a theory question. What kind of a question you can expect? Like what is the management accounting? Okay, what are its objectives, advantages, disadvantages, or features? You need not worry too much. Objectives are not too different from advantages, or not too different from features. If you carefully observe the points there, okay, you'll find a lot of similar points in all this, whether you're learning features, whether you're learning objectives, whether you're learning advantages. You'll see common points. Like if you are talking about management accounting, it is mainly useful for decision making to the management, right? So to analyze what is your performance, are you doing better or not, right? And in management accounting, unlike in the financial accounting, management accounting will provide you both financial information as well as non-financial information. Because in order to take decisions, you need not rely always on the financial information. You should also be having access to non-financial information as well. So these points you will find common, right? So you can start with part B. Okay, if you are good with theory, you are not more of a mathematical brainy student, okay, go with a 9A question which focuses on management accounting question, okay, which will be based on theory. Then go to directly either question number 13 or question number 12. Okay, so question number 12A or 12B, this is coming from unit 4, funds flow statement. Very less chances of getting a theory question here. Okay, but advantages, it is format based. You can score maximum from these two units, unit 4 and unit 5, question number 13A and 13B. So unit 5 is cash flow here. So these two are format based. At least if you write the format, if you are able to solve the problem in the correct procedural way, you'll be getting okay good number of marks when compared to other units, right? After solving these three questions, right, you go to question number 10 and 11. Why I am saying this? Okay, you need passing marks of minimum 12 marks. I mean, sorry, 32 marks. You need 32 marks to pass. The reason why I want you to start with part B is to get maximum marks within limited time. When you are solving these questions, okay, you can see 36 marks being covered here. Just with three questions, you're getting 36 marks if you are okay solving it very perfectly. Not a problem, you'll be having okay enough time as well after solving these three questions. Okay, you can easily grab marks from here and from the other questions. So you, if you are a student who struggle with problems, okay, then CCMA paper you should know that it is full of problems. Okay, the subject itself is more calculation oriented, mathematical oriented, right? And if you are little okay struggling in calculations and all, right, maximum try to get okay from these areas, get marks from these areas, okay, right? Now how many marks like how much time you need to spend on each question, right? Understand this. If you are solving a 4 marker question, if you're solving a 4 marker question, make sure you are not spending more than 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, if you ask me, okay, you should be able to solve the okay either it is a problem or a theory question, you need to solve within 5 minutes. Okay, but some problems may take little time more, so maximum to maximum you need to give 10 minutes, okay, not more than that. And when it comes to the length of the answer, okay, if it is a theory question, okay, make sure one full page is covered. One full page is covered, okay, right? Page until one side, not one full paper, one side is covered, okay. If it is a practical question, a problem question, okay, there is no fixed rule here. Depends on your calculation. It might take a full page, it might take a half page. It depends. Okay. So there is no fixed rule for practical questions here. But when it comes to theory questions, you need to make sure that you're at least covering a full page. How many points you need to write for a theory? Okay, minimum 4 points. I'm saying minimum. Okay, don't stretch too much. Okay, when you're answering a question of a theory based question, make sure you write side headings and then give your own explanation. When you're solving a 12-marker question, right, you can give 25 to 30 minutes max. If it is exceeding 30 minutes, okay, please stop and go to the next question. Okay, because you need to score maximum. In order to score maximum, you need to attempt the full paper, not only few questions. Okay, don't write 3 questions, 36 marks. Don't return home. You need to attempt the full paper. Attempt the full paper. So, in order to attempt the full paper, you need to manage your time well. So that's why I'm giving you the steps. Maximum to maximum 30 minutes. If it is exceeding, okay, if you can think, okay, another 5 minutes, I will solve this. Okay, you may. But if you think it will take more time than whatever you are expecting, then go to the next question, right? That is very much important. Okay, don't get stuck into one problem. Okay, don't waste your time on one single problem, right? And regarding the theory, if it is a theory, make sure 3 pages are covered minimum. Don't extend beyond 4, 5, 6 pages. Don't write like that. Okay, examiners are not interested in reading all your content there. Okay, so focus on the important points, key points. Focus only on those points. Okay, so మీరు ఒకవేళ if you're answering a theory question, okay, so as I was saying, you need to minimum fill 3 pages, and herein you need to write at least 6 to 8 points. When I'm saying points, it is subheadings as well as your own explanation. So make sure you spread these points in 3 pages minimum. Right? When it is practical, we can't say anything about the minimum number of pages. It may take 1 page, it may take 2 pages, it may take 3 or 4 more than that as well. Right? So no fixed rule. Right? So this is my strategy. Now,